Right, we're live.
Right, and you do a quick fix here.
If we can have your attention, please. We're not going to start just now, but what we are going to do is got a little announcement for our candidates, and then we'll be asking you to take your seats or your positions as we get.
Hello. Well, Scott has been silent. So if you can take your positions, please, and a message for the candidates. We have a candidate green room down in the conference room in the XU building down these stairs. So if you do need it at any point, please feel free to take that up.
Hello, I'm back.
Scott is back.
Look at that. Not silent for very long.
Yeah.
Are we ready? I'm looking for the green lights. We're ready. Okay, good evening everybody. Good evening. Let's hear you. Okay, in true traditional like presenter fashion, that was okay, but we need to hear it a little bit more. Good evening, Chester. Okay, thank you all for coming this evening. We, you and me, are your hosts for the evening.
We are.
Who are you?
I'm Lauren. I'm the current president of Chester Students Union. Nice to see you all.
And I'm Scott. I'm nobody apparently. I'm Scott Farmer. I'm the interim chief executive of the Students Union and the deputy returning officer for the elections. Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, it means that I have accountability for the entire running of the elections, making sure it was fair to our electorate and that it was fair as possible between our candidates. I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's taken part as candidates, agents, campaigners. But most importantly, I can't do this on my own. It's not me who's run the actual election. It's our fantastic...
Good timing.
Oh, that's nearly got me in trouble. I'll share that one. We're going to use one mic. Look at that. Take that away from me. Okay. So what does that mean? I can't run this on my own. I've got a fantastic staff team that work with me. And I want to say thank you to the staff team of the Students' Union. In particular, Lauren Wallier, Howard Littler, and our techno whiz, Kit. Thank you. And our fantastic student voice staff team as well. So it's all of our student staff there. Thank you. So let's get down to business. We're here to find out who will lead Chester Students' Union next year. So in terms of the schedule for the evening, we will announce the results in this order. Firstly, we will announce Vice President Education. Then we will have Vice President Student Life. And then we will have president. There will be a little break in between each announcement, and the winning candidate in each category can make a short speech if they wish to. As well as announcing election winners, we will be announcing this year's candidate awards throughout for just a little bit of fun. Okay. Over to you.
Before we jump into tonight's results, I have a few words to say directly to our candidates. The last 2 weeks have been exhausting for you. I've been through elections before and I know how it is, although this year was a little different being completely in person. It makes it so much more amazing that you were able to campaign so creatively with such energy over the last 2 weeks. What happens tonight, win or lose, you cared. You cared enough to throw your name into the bucket. You cared enough to write a manifesto. You cared enough to walk around campus in the glorious snowy weather we've been having. Without your energy and willingness to engage in the elections, we wouldn't be able to call ourselves a democracy. A big round of applause for you all. I'd also like to thank all the candidates for the great atmosphere that you've brought to the elections this year. It has been by far the most positive elections I've experienced, and you've all been there to support each other. So, whether you win or lose tonight, I hope you've taken something from the experience, and I hope that you continue to engage with CSU over the next year and make a change for students. So now we're on to our results. For each role, we will be announcing the final headline result. As you know, our voting system also takes into account your second and third vote if needed, if we don't achieve 50% of the overall vote in the first round. We have printouts for you to collect at the end of each vote and a round breakdown so you can take these at the end of the announcement to learn more. The first award that we have tonight is for VP Education. This officer represents students' academic experience. They will be working on everything from ensuring students get great actionable coursework feedback to generating ideas for the new university courses.
We had 3 candidates for this role, and as you will all know, there is also the category of reopen nominations. I can put your mind at ease now, reopen nominations has not won at all this evening, so we are not reopening any of the nominations. We had 3 candidates for the role. These were Lois, Jack, and Toby. The winning candidate won in the second round. So that meant in the first round nobody achieved quota, which was 50% plus 1. Your Chester SU VP Education for 2023-24 is, drumroll, Jack Sanderson. Jack, congratulations. If you would like to make a short speech, this is your opportunity.
Come on, Jack. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for voting for me. Ultimately, I'd like to thank a couple of people. First of all, Lewis, and Toby as well, been brilliant to run against. Holly for designing my posters. Molly for making my banner, which is possibly the biggest banner I think Chester's ever had. Marta has been brilliant. She's been my campaign manager. So yeah, and then obviously Alicia. Your girlfriend, that's not thank you. And as well as the rest of my campaign team. So yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you very much for voting, guys.
Thank you very much, Jack. Anyone who is interested, again, we still have the breakdown with Howard, so please come collect that if you'd like to, and we're going to take a 10-minute break now.
Thank you. Okay. Welcome. It's part 2 of the evening. Okay, everyone. Before we announce the student life, we're going to do our first batch of election award winners. Okay, that was good for those of you who took part. We're going to do our first batch of election award winners. Look at that, fantastic. Right, these are a light-hearted way, but also give special mentions to candidates who have done something special throughout the week. So, first up, for the candidates' joy and positivity to other candidates. Drum roll, please. The winner is Alicia Tonkin. Alicia, where are you? I've seen you. Come on down. Come over. We've got a certificate and everything for you. Here we go. Oh, you just take a picture again.
Congratulations on that award. Our next award is for Best Dance Moves. I think we all know where this is going. Crash, can we collect your certificate from the stage? There you go.
Oh, you got to stay right. Nice. Very few people get right.
The bar is
Okay, so those were our first 2 award winners. Back to the main event. We're now announcing the results of VP Student Life. The VP Student Life looks after societies, sports teams, and liaises with the athletic union on most matters. Lots of matters. There were 8 candidates for this post. They were Tom, Sil, Alicia, Sam, Emmanuel, Sharon, Keenan, and Tazungwe. Big round of applause. Show them your appreciation. So there were a lot of candidates, and therefore a lot of rounds in this election. It wasn't one in the first round, it was one in the 5th round. So the candidate who won in the 5th round did have the most votes in the first round. Your Chester SU Vice President for Student Life 2023 to 2024 is, drumroll please, Tom Scott.
A massive thank you for voted. I want to say a massive thank you to the other candidates who pushed all the way to campaign and work hard. I want to thank my family and friends for supporting me through this stressful process as well. And also a special thank to, Will Davis, who helped me in preparing for my TikTok videos, preparing me for question time, just making sure that he was there and he was always supporting me. I'm really happy that for every one of you that voted me, and in the words of that Oscar winner, you really, really like me, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that speech, Tom. That was very heartfelt. As with VP Education, we have a breakdown with Howard at the front here, so feel free to take one to look at how the rounds played out. And we're having another 10-minute break before we announce the president winners.
Thank you. Also, candidates, if you meet Alison, she has a letter for you from the students' union as well. Thank you.
done to you all. Well done everyone in the room. We sold the bar out of wine. Again, congrats. We're going to start again with our candidate awards that we've already done before. And our first one is for a candidate who always looks professional, approachable, and here to get the job done. This is Tuzongwe. Please come and collect your certificate. Thanks. Well done.
Big round of applause, please. One way to get the sack is by tripping up one of the newly elected officers. Right. Next up, nominated for by fellow candidates, the candidate most likely to be the future Prime Minister. And I don't know, wild prediction, they might be just a little bit better than the one we've got right now, but there we go. The winner is Keenan Bryan. Number 10 Downing Street is Bethany.
Well done, Keenan. Now we're on to the president election results. So the president is the officer that heads up the officer team. We do many things in this role, the role I'm currently in. For example, we are chair of the trustee board, we are a university governor, the lead representative of 15,000 students, and many, many more. There were 3 candidates for this role. We had Ellie, Prashant, and Kabir.
The winner of this election won in the first round over half of the total vote, and we didn't need to go to any other.
The winner of this role is Ellie Smith.
Obviously, thank you to the other candidates as well. We had a great race for this. I've had a great couple of weeks of campaigning as well. It's been great fun. I've made some great friends in the other candidates too. I hope I can do all that you wish I can in the next year, and more hopefully. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Thank you ever so much, Ellie. And for those candidates, there is a letter with Alison for you, and the Howard has the voter breakdown for you as well. So look, that's it. Those are your officers for next year. To recap, your officer team for 23-24 are Ellie, Tom, and Jack. We'd also like you to stick around for a team photo, so we can get that up there pretty quickly.
Thank you all for coming. We hope you stick around and speak to the candidates. Enjoy yourselves the rest of the evening, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Good night.